You're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Healthy Cooking with Shayda. This is where I teach you how to make simple, healthy, delicious, plant-based meals that are salt, oil, and sugar-free. I'd like to welcome Erin to the show. Erin, it's nice to see you. How was your 4th of July?
It's good.
What did you do?
I didn't do too much. I cooked.
You cooked. You guys, did you hear that? She cooked. I want to give her a big shout out. That's wonderful. So today we are going to be making my black bean and corn salad. This is really, really delicious, and it's really a crowd pleaser. I take this to many parties and get-togethers. And you could eat this with corn chips. You could make it into a burrito wrap. You can do it. I mean, there's so many different variations that you could do to this. And basically the way this recipe came together is, again, things that I had on hand, and I tossed it all together, and I'm like, oh, this actually tastes pretty good. You do want to, the thing that makes this salad even better is that you do want to chop everything ahead of time. If you go to my Amazon store, I do have a chopper, or you can certainly chop it by hand, whatever you need. So if you think we should get started, I think we should get started. Okay, so this recipe is on my website at healthycookingwithshayda.com. So you're more than welcome to go there and get the recipe right now. But what it calls for is 2 cans of black beans that have been rinsed and drained, which I'm going to put that in here already. And then it calls for Roma tomatoes that have been chopped. It's a super, super easy salad to make. And as you all know, I love color, so it's going to be a very colorful and high nutrient salad. Corn. Now, when you're buying corn, make sure that you're buying the white corn, make sure that it's organic, and make sure that it's non-GMO, it's GMO free, because corn is one that's genetically modified, and we don't want to have genetically modified corn. So just make sure that it is organic and it's non-GMO.
Was that fresh corn or frozen corn?
This was actually frozen corn that I thawed, and I steamed it for a little bit. But like when I was at my friend's house over 4th of July weekend, she didn't have any corn, so we used canned corn, which was fine. But again, my biggest concern is make sure it's GMO free, because you don't want that. The other thing that's going to go in here is the red onion. So we're going to put the red onion in here. And the red onion, I would really recommend that you chop it up finely. You don't want big chunks of onions in here. I don't like something like this. I like something small, and so you can. Did
you chop it yourself, or did you use a gadget?
I actually chopped it myself because I didn't have time, and it was just faster. The other thing that goes in here is my dried jalapeno pepper. But what I realized is when I went to my friend's house and I was making this, she didn't have any jalapeno pepper, and I forgot to take mine. But instead, what she had was pickled jalapeno. I'm going to show it to you guys. If you open this first, make sure you don't hit there you go. And there's, it's right there on the bottom. The other one. There you go. So I went to Sprouts. Well, she had this actually, and it's sliced jalapeno peppers. And the only thing that's in here is jalapeno peppers, water, distilled vinegar, sea salt, calcium chloride, and chili pepper. And it is absolutely tasty. It's not spicy, but you got to be careful because they do have this where it's the spicy
version.
Yeah, the spicy version is really, really hot. So here's 2 things. You can either leave this out and go with the dried jalapeno pepper. You can buy fresh jalapeno pepper and chop that in there. You can, take the jalapeno peppers from the jar, rinse them to get some of the sodium off of it if it's too much sodium for you, and chop it up in there. Or you can chop it up as is and chop it up and put it in here. So really, there's many different variations, but I really enjoyed the pickled jalapeno. And as you guys all know, I run really low on sodium. So for me, I did not rinse it this time. Typically, I do rinse almost everything, but I didn't.
And sometimes it's just kind of nice to have like the texture of the jalapeno in there
It is, and that's why I said
instead of just the taste.
you could literally do the fresh jalapeno and toss that in here. So that's that. Then the other thing that calls for is cilantro. Now, if you don't, you know how there's people that don't like cilantro because it tastes soapy to them. So if that's the case, don't put it in, right? I mean, put parsley in there. Put an herb in there that you're gonna like. I just like the combination of the cilantro and the black bean and corn.
Yeah.
Right?
If you're like me and you love cilantro, I might even put extra.
And that's exactly true. That's exactly true. You know, so now I could have done this with herb scissors, but I didn't.
Yeah. Actually, Shayda, I ordered that knife.
This knife?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dexter is
From
nice.
the Amazon page.
Yeah, it's a great knife. Mauricio from Chef Mauricio from True North actually brought me one. And whenever I was at True North and I was in the kitchen helping AJ out, I would always swipe his knife. And that's the one he uses as well.
Yeah. I just got it yesterday, so I haven't really played around with it yet. But.
It's sharp. It is really, really sharp. So be very careful because I have sliced my hand on it numerous times. So we're going to put that in here. Anything so far?
So someone said that jalapenos might be too spicy for them, and then someone else recommended maybe Anaheim peppers.
Absolutely. Or yeah.
Any pepper you want to use.
Any
or
pepper.
Poblano.
Or poblano would be good too.
Milder too.
Yeah. What I do, if I'm using fresh jalapeno, I take most, like I would say 98% of the seeds out. I don't put the seeds in there. Or what's that other, not poblano, but what's the other one? There's another pepper shoot.
I think it starts with a T too.
There is an, yeah, there is.
Anaheim, poblano, and
there's another one. There's another. Now, we're going to do, you can also put in fresh garlic in here, or you can put garlic powder. I'm going to be doing garlic powder. And I have granulated garlic powder, so we're going to put that in here. And I buy my garlic this is from Savory. And next time we go, Erin, we have to make sure that we find, they have at Savory a roasted garlic. That is so good. It is so, so good.
Sounds like really good.
Right?
Ancho pepper, maybe.
Huh?
Is it ancho?
No, there's another pepper that Maurice.
Oh, pasilla?
Pasilla. There you go.
I thought it started with a P.
There you go.
Oh, yep, Gina got it. Pasilla, yep.
Yep.
Serrano might be really spicy if you like spice.
Oh, yeah. Now, whenever you guys are going to use lemon or lime, please put the zest in there. There is nothing tastier. It makes your dish so much tastier. And what I like to use is this Microplane because it just makes my life easier. And it's super easy to do. It's just a wrist action. And it just helps. It was funny, when I was at my friend's house this weekend, she didn't have the Microplane. And I said, we're going, oh look, it's a heart.
Oh, perfect.
Oh my God, you guys don't understand. I see hearts everywhere. And this is so, I have to save this one. I have to show it to my mom when she comes down. Oh my God, that is so funny.
That's cute.
Right?
See it in the camera?
Huh?
Hold it up.
Yeah, hold it up for them to see.
Can you see that?
Yeah, there you go, you got it.
Cute. Might be too far over. All right.
But no, so she didn't have a Microplane, and she had something else, and it was so hard to zest everything. And so I told her we're going shopping, and we did. So we hooked her up with a lot of gadgets. What I want to do is I want to do a show where it's all my favorite gadgets.
That would be a good one. What do you guys think of that show?
Yeah, I think
Shayda's favorite gadget. Your top 10.
My top, oh God, top 10, really?
Top 20.
I don't know that I have 20 gadgets. Do I have 20 gadgets? I don't know that I do. I don't know.
So let's see. Yeah, so you guys, some people are saying they do the juice, but they don't do the zest. You guys will have to try that because it does add a nice flavor.
It adds a really nice flavor, and it adds a really nice texture to it.
Somebody else found hearts and small potatoes lately. She
see?
found 2 of them. 2 heart potatoes.
That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome.
So how many servings will this provide?
Oi? A lot.
They'll show a serving size at the end, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like a little...
So now we're going to put all this in here. And make sure you... I mean, this makes a lot of salad.
Yeah. It's in a pretty big bowl.
Yeah, I mean, and look how colorful this is. So now we're going to take the juice. We're going to... the dressing on this, you guys should know me by now. I like really simple. Which one had the heart that I want to show them on?
This one. I'll put it over here.
No, I can use it. I'll just cut around it.
Oh. See it?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll cut around it. So we're going to put the juice in here. I like really simple dressings nowadays. Like I said, I've been doing this, you guys, for 10 years now. I've kept my weight off for 10 years, which I honestly can't believe that I have. No, seriously.
Yeah. That's never ending, right?
It's never ending. You know, I constantly work at it. I can't take my eyes off the game. But when you do it long enough, simplicity becomes your friend. And you're going to notice that you want simple dressings. You want lighter dishes, right? Mm-hmm. You don't want the heavy stuff. We should have made some corn chips for tonight so people could.
Those are good.
Yeah. So corn chips goes really well with this for like if you're doing tostadas or something. You could do a burrito wrap with this. But what we're going to add tonight to this is quinoa, because I noticed that when I did that at my friend's house, it really was even more satisfying. So you could add wild rice, you could add forbidden rice, you could add millet, you could add quinoa like I'm going to add, or you could just leave it out. You don't have to. But I just found it was really tasty, super tasty.
So what you have in the bowl so far is black beans, onion, tomatoes, cilantro, lime, and some spices.
Well, the only spice that I have is just the garlic, really.
And jalapeno.
And yeah, the pickled jalapeno. So that's the salad so far.
Yeah. So it smells really good, you guys.
So we're going to add...
Smell that lime.
I asked Erin earlier if she was okay with adding some, what was it? Avocado.
Avocado.
And she said yes, so we are going to add avocado. You don't have to add avocado by any means, but if you wanted to, you could. When you're doing this, you guys, make sure you be careful not to take the knife all the way to the other end so you're slicing your hand, because that could be really dangerous. Okay.
So you're braver than I am.
Why?
I do it on the table.
Oh, you do?
I don't trust myself.
I've been doing it way too long. Way too long.
So that's a good looking avocado. That is like a perfect avocado.
Don't ask me how I grabbed that one. I got very lucky. You know, the thing is with avocado, you never know what you're going to get.
Until you actually cut it open,
Yeah, like sometimes you think you've got a great avocado and then it's like, oh my God, it's pitch black in there. So that's not good. Let's see what our people are saying.
Someone said, it's like my grandma. She would cut things in dangerous ways, but she did it so long it was fine.
Yep, I know that. Okay, so what we're going to add now is I've gone ahead and I've made the quinoa. The quinoa is super easy to make, you guys. I make it in the Instant Pot, or you can make it in your rice cooker, however you like. But in the Instant Pot, it's just 2 cups of quinoa to 3 cups of water. You seal the vent on the Instant Pot, hit manual, 2 minutes. Let the pressure come down naturally before you open it. So that should take about 35-40 minutes. And then open it up, fluff it up, and put it in a bowl and let it cool. That's it. It's literally that easy. So we're going to add some quinoa to this. You can add as much as you want. There is no, there really is no measurement as to how much to put in here. So it's however much you want. I know people want measurements. Like
Are you putting that whole bowl?
No. So I'm probably going to put about maybe 2 cups, 2.5 cups. And this is my way of doing that. So
1, 2.
That's it. That's all I'm putting in
So
there.
you put about half of that bowl.
No.
No,
Yeah,
okay,
there's a lot
like
left in
a
this.
quarter of it, maybe.
Yeah, there's a lot left in here. But when you add the quinoa in here or the rice, it just makes it heartier.
Yeah.
You know? And again, you could take this whole thing and get you know what would be good? If you take a collard green and put this in the middle of the collard green and wrap it up and have it like a sandwich.
That would be good.
That would be really tasty. Or even rice paper, brown rice paper would be good.
Yeah.
Or eating it just completely on its own.
And you use the multicolor quinoa? Is that what that
Yeah, that's what I had. I mean, I'm not going to go and buy a special quinoa just because I'm... You know what I mean? I typically will buy the red quinoa, the black quinoa, and the multicolored quinoa. And I tell you, I like the black quinoa for certain dishes because I want the vegetables to pop, especially if I'm making sushi. Like my sushi, I either make it with forbidden rice or the black quinoa because the colors of like the red bell pepper, the asparagus, everything just pops.
Yeah.
The cabbage, you know, it just really pops. So now look how much this has made. And this is, I'm telling you, this is perfect to take to a potluck or to a get-together. At the 4th of July get-together, this was a huge hit.
It's something everyone would like.
Right? Or you could do it with the chips. You could take the corn chips and make it into chips and you could have it like that. But that's the salad. How simple is that?
Delicious.
Delicious. That's what Aaron and I are going to be enjoying tonight for dinner, right?
Yep.
We're going to have that tonight. So anything else?
Any questions for Shayda?
We have a quiet audience tonight.
Would you guys be interested in seeing her favorite gadgets? Is that something that people want to see?
Yeah, because people are always emailing me. So what do you use for this? Or what do you use for that? So
every gadget that Shayda has, I buy pretty much.
Okay, that's pretty funny that you're buying all the gadgets that I'm recommending.
You show it here and I go, oh, that's a good idea.
But you guys, certain gadgets really make your life easier. They really, really do.
Yeah.
Like the zester, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that one's nice.
It's sharp and it's nice, and you could do ginger on here. You could do lemon, lime. You could do it all. So.
All right.
Nothing
Any
else?
Final questions?
Okay, well, it's been a pleasure being with you guys here tonight. I hope you've enjoyed this recipe. I hope you guys try it. Make sure you go to my website at healthycookingwithshayda.com to print the recipe down. And if you guys make it, please let me know. I know a few of you made the tacos and especially the shells, and I thank you so much for sending me an email and showing me what you guys made. That was really, really cool. And if you like our videos, please make sure to subscribe and please share with your family and friends and let them know about us. We're trying to get and reach as many people as possible. And remember, guys, it's one bite at a time, one meal at a time. Again, have a wonderful night. We'll see you soon. Take care, guys. Bye.